You're going to die doing that.
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is
you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Going right back to Smallwood. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And they're going to speed things up here.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Cullen Jenkins that time in on the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Well, let's see. And the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They are going for it. It's Daniel. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. It's Kelly. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock. It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And Reed with it over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed, 26 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. And as we sit on the doorstep now of Week 13, need to talk playoff picture. Let's look at the AFC. The Patriots at 9-2, the Raiders at 9-2. I don't know that they're getting the credit they deserve. So many people talking about New England.
I would agree with that. They're having that type of a season, their first winning season since 2002, and they have their sights set a lot higher than that now. But how about Kansas City? They went to Oakland earlier this year and beat them by 16 points. So head-to-head, the Chiefs know that they're one of those teams that you've got to beat in the playoffs.
And coming off a heck of a win over Denver.
Nah, fourth quarter is
and incomplete here on third down. He was looking for Dorial Green back up, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And how about this, a fake? Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field.
Trying to do it because this shot wrong.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Think about getting back to me.
They go back to the air here after
you got
he's going to be
dude.
taken down here. A sack back in the 32. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Here's Daniel now on second down. Buying time to his left. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on third down, Daniel escaping the pressure right. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Try it again.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and then
nowhere to go here. He lost the football into the Redskins. How did they do?
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Crowder's got it over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw, Cousins. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and just like that, it's third down. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And the offense needs 7 out of this play on third down.
Here we go now.
On third down, Cousins and able to find Garcon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So the offense has it 1st and 10. First down, here's Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Fletcher Cox in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Now a second down throw for Cousins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
You
And
gotta
both
bring that
guys
in.
were there, but it falls incomplete.
That's
And when
a
all else
dagger.
fails as a defender, when you're not there in the
Odell Beckham
coverage,
Jr. would've
your
had that
best
play.
friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Throwing, Cousins.
Rashad Ross has it, bro.
Touchdown, Washington.
Like a boss.
Rashad Ross, his second touchdown of the night. And this Redskins offense continues to pour it on. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We want two. Instead, they got zero.
Unbelievable that they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead,
Jimmy,
especially from the
I got you
15-yard
on
line,
like He's quitting. He's got to be quitting on this one.
oh boy.
Oh, you didn't quit.
tell you
I
what,
like it. I
meeting
like
them
your style,
again,
Jimmy.
Somewhere down the line, they'll remember
remember.
this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They go play action here on first down.
See, the funny thing is,
Look at
I got
that
like
diving
9
catch.
tight ends too.
Touchdown, Washington.
That was my 4th tight end.
52
He catches that
yards.
60-yard
And this
touchdown.
Redskins offense is running away with this one.
No, I don't know. Probably
And my
40.
friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
talking a
It
lot
is
of shit,
definitely
bro.
this victory
Sorry.
formation. Take
Put
the
all that
snap,
shit
take the
after
knee, call
Sean
it a
said
night,
that
you
game.
know, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree
have
with
his
you
turn,
totally. I
boy.
don't think there's much left to get except for
Yeah, shit,
those
boy.
that want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Nice
I was
return,
trying to
sets it up
wreck you
pretty
on
good
that
here at
jump.
the 30-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Murray fighting.
He
Lost the
fumbled into his own
football.
arms.
But
You got lucky as
fortunately,
shit
he's
there,
able to
Jimmy.
recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So the offense avoids disaster, keeps possession. Now it's second down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. This one brought in by Dorial Green-Beckham. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Murray. His throw incomplete.
Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play...
All right, Jimmy. Good game.